Hi guys, welcome along to the channel. Welcome back to Sim Racing Bible. We hope you are doing well. We hope you've had a good week. Today we're back in RaceRoom Racing Experience. We've done a fair amount of hot lapping of late. If you've noticed, we've been on the Automobilista 2 and we've driven every single car in Automobilista 2 around Bathurst, and that was quite a challenge. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look at it. They're all up on our channel to view once again. So we thought, having done all that hot lapping and having just the one car on track, we thought, well, let's jump back into some racing again, because that's what we really love to do. So we're going to take our next steps in our RaceRoom Racing Experience ranked server experience. So tonight we're going to go and try out some different combinations. So obviously things changed since the last time we ran the ranked servers, so here is what we have to deal with this evening. So some interesting combos on there, which I'm quite looking forward to getting stuck into actually. So you may notice obviously from the thumbnail there's the BMW M235i, which is around Laguna Seca. That could be quite a fun combo. We've got the Aquila at Suzuka, we have the Formula RR Junior, which is basically a Formula Ford car at Red Bull Ring Short. That could be fun. The one I'm most interested in, and hopefully try and squeeze this in if it works out on the schedule side of things, is the the NSU TTS at Nutstorp. That could be quite a fun combo. That car's a lot of fun to drive. Other option being the Audi TT Cup, which we didn't get to try last time out, so we might be able to give that a go this time. That's at the Norris Ring. There's P2 at Daytona. There's GT3 at Silverstone. GTR4 at the Hungaroring. These are the longer races, so the GTR3 Masters at Watkins Glen, and we have the DTM 92 cars at Nordschleife, which we probably won't be doing tonight, but we've got a few things there we can have a go at. So let's have a bit of a more relaxed experience, rather than trying to get through numbers of laps with certain cars. We've discarded our little paper book and our pens, so tonight we're purely about the racing. So I hope you enjoy this. It should be a lot of fun. So even though it's a rookie event, I think probably the best way to start this evening would be to jump in, well, it would have been to jump in the BMWs, but they're part way through their race already, so practice, 5 minutes left of that. Well, let's jump it straight into the NSU, I think. Let's give that a go. We've got 5 minutes of practice left, so let's go for it. What kind of livery should we go with on here? There's quite a few to choose from, all nice vintage looking designs. I think I'm going to go with this one, because this one looks nice. Now this little NSU, it's rear-wheel drive. It's I believe I'm right in thinking it's 2-stroke, but I could be wrong. I know there's some funky engines in some of these NSUs, so but either way it's a lot of fun. It does move around an awful lot as well. So remember, we're in ranked mode, so I can't be going out there and going off track all the time, smashing into people, which is obviously not what we do anyway. So yeah, let's see what this little NSU is like around Nutstorp. So got a few people in the session here already. Here we go. Now Nutstorp itself, it's quite a interesting little track. It's got some big elevation changes. No, by the sound of it, it's not 2-stroke. Talking rubbish. Right, okay. Let's try and feel our way around here for this first lap, because I've not driven this car at this circuit. I'm already making errors. I'm thinking I'm driving with paddles, and I'm not. So we come up this hill and we've got a sharp right-hander. There's someone off parked on the left there, which is an interesting choice of line into there. We flick it through this left-hander here, and then a little dab of brakes to get it into the right-hander. Drops away from me on the apex there, and then again we're dropping downhill into this very much roller coaster finish to the lap. We have this huge steep banked left-hander. And then drops back down and up and over the line. So this could be quite a mad race. So we've only got 2 minutes of practice left, so we haven't got too much time to mess around here. See what we can do in terms of lap time compared to some of these other guys on track. Now this corner here, it's quite a quick corner, but you can't take too much speed through because you'll be off on the grass on the left there. Actually got second this time. Right, carry the speed up the hill into the hairpin. Hiya Funky, welcome along. We're back in RaceRoom tonight. We're going to do some racing. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Trying to tame the beast that is Nutstorp in a car which is interesting to drive, but fun. Could be a long way off the pace here. We'll have to pick our way through. So Nutstorp located in Sweden. It's quite a tight, twisty little track, so that's not a great first lap. We're some distance back by the looks of things. Good 2.5 seconds slower, but that's okay. It was just a exploratory first flying lap. But we're not last, that's the main thing. Trying to figure out where the grip is with this thing. Yeah, we are going to have to take first through there. It's just too slow. Yeah, this is an interesting little track for sure. It's tricky to drive. It really is hard to get a good lap. Oh, that's off track right there. We could do without that. 42 seconds left in the session. This is going to be our last chance to get a flying lap in the practice session before we go qualifying. Andrew, welcome along. Good to have you with us. Definitely one of my favourite tracks, but yes, tight and twisty for sure. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, we love RaceRoom content. It's a really great little sim, and it's been really worked on hard, and it's coming together quite nicely. So we love driving in RaceRoom. So hope you enjoy the stream this evening. It's better. Definitely first. Oh, I didn't get a chance to finish it off. He's definitely first gear out of the hairpin. That's a given, I think. Okay, work to do. That's fine though. We weren't expecting to jump in and set blistering lap time straight away, especially with zero practice whatsoever, which is obviously not the best way of going about trying to get a decent result out of a ranked session. So, okay, qualifying mode. I didn't even check to see whether this is open setup or not. Probably is, which might explain our lack of pace, but we will persist. Not a huge amount of time in this session, so we'll try and see what kind of pace these guys ahead of us have, and if we need to we'll drop back, or we'll try and get past if we can. Okay, it's I'm gonna get caught out here, so if I just let these guys go, it's gonna waste a bit of time, but hopefully we can get ourselves some space, because that's what we need. What we don't need, of course, is get ourselves a whole lot of space and then just as we come across the line, someone coming out of the pits. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's make sure we're not blocking anyone else behind us. We've got plenty of space there, so that's good. Let those guys ahead get on with it. And hope that we can put together a half decent lap. Yeah, just trying to suss out some of these lines, because you could easily catch the wrong camber and you'd be off. So here we go. Revving up to almost 8,000 RPM, so it's screaming away, which is good. And again, sounds in RaceRoom are absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's late. Okay, we got away with it. Maybe even first gear for the first corner might work. It seems to be geared that way. So PB through sector 1, which is nice. We're already catching one of the guys ahead of us, so hopefully he doesn't hold us up too bad. Bit of understeer through there then. Oh, probably could have taken more speed through there. Still PB again. Oh, that's very kind of it. Let me go. Very gentlemanly. Definitely got to avoid that curb too much on the inside because don't want to have our lap time deleted. That was pretty touch and go. So let's see. It's going to be held up. Yeah, 110. Good 2 seconds off the pace. Let's see if we can pick that up. Better through there. I love the dynamicness of the sound, it's just so cool. Seemed a bit neater through the hairpin that time. Where we lost a fair chunk of time with the hold up, but it's not particularly great. Here we go. Can this be an improvement? Can we get ourselves a little higher up? Currently P4, but not many people at that time, so it was better up to P2. That's more like it, but still a little way off. Oh, 3/10 though, I suppose it's not too bad. Oh, this thing's so fun to drive, really is good. Just getting used to it once again. That was a nice wide entry into this right-hander. We've gone purple in sector 1. It's a good sign. Again, we've got a little bit of traffic, not too bad so far. Oh, he's got sideways into the... Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if the other guy did let me through. I think he's just taking a wide line. Oh, that's written that lap off, unfortunately. Should have come out of there a little bit earlier, but yeah, so we dropped to 7/10 back now. Was close. Looks like he was pushing the envelope of the braking capacity there as well as I was. Use that curb to pull us around a little bit there. Oh, that's too deep. Come on now. Can we get one more lap in? Possibly. Yeah, I think we will. So we'll try not to get too close to this car ahead of us. We've got a touch of room behind. So let's just ease off a touch. Yes, as you brake, you come over that little... There's a guy on this side there. Oh, that's ruined that because, yeah, it's not going to count our next lap as well. So that's fine. We shall come out of it. And come back to... here. Is this open setup, I wonder? Yeah, it is. You see, that's probably where some of our time has gone. Of course, we're running high fuel as well, so that's probably not helped. Let's just take that out. I don't think we'll have enough time to get a lap in. Maybe just if we can be quick at this on this outlap. Let's see. Hopefully it'll allow me to finish my lap as well. So obviously we could have delved into the setup just a touch more, just to try and dial out some of this understeer which we're experiencing, but it's okay. We will just run with what we have for now. Just remember to put the fuel back in again afterwards, otherwise we would be in a bit of strife. This should be again another 15-minute race. A reasonable grid, so hopefully we can have a bit of a race with some guys. Last corner, you just chuck it in there because you know there's a great big bank to stop you. But sometimes it just pulls you in, just sucks you right around. So, okay, here we go. Let's make this neat. So you're not going to get a chance. That's a shame. Oh well. I will be happy with P2 to start off with here. So let's go put that fuel back in before I go to grid. Such a weird looking thing, the NSU, but it's kind of Hillman Impish actually, isn't it? It's very similar. Right, let's put some fuel in. 15 minutes. It's about a minute a lap, so put it down to here. Yes, well, I'll be safe. 18.6 laps should be enough, should be plenty. Now, from last time we were on the RaceRoom doing these ranked events, our starting was not brilliant. So hopefully this time we can actually get the thing off the line and give ourselves the best chance of either maintaining our position or attacking for first into first corner. But we will be super careful because we are ranked, of course. We don't want to be gaining incident points. So here we go. Let's get a good start here. Oh, we'll just bog down. Ah. The poor start strikes again. This guy's got a belter of a start. Someone bumping into us already. Okay, we're clear. Let's just eyes forward and go after these guys. I reckon we can probably make a move on this Jägermeister liveried car ahead of us, or he's going to make a move himself. Oh, there's a sideways line into the hairpin. Oh, he's up on the wheel. He's gone. Oh well, that helps. Right, let's go get that leader. Oh, I don't want to repeat that. Okay. Ah, I've got company. He's going for it. We'll let him go. Gonna cut back on the inside. This is going to get a little bit dicey. Did we get him? Is he still there? He's still there. Oh no! That's nasty gravel. Okay. Let's regroup. Lost it here. Okay. This is what happens when you jump into a server and you haven't really practiced and you don't really know what's going on. But it's okay. Let's try and keep it together now. Using first gear quite a bit, I can see. The leader's checked out. Yeah, there he goes. Yep. we've got a bit of space behind us now, so we can try and focus on our lines and just get some good times in. Avoid that gravel there because it's not good. Dicing on these curbs, taking his life into his hands ahead of us. It's tricky though, it's just kind of between gears, so you don't really want to be chucking it down to first too late because you'll just snap the rear round on you. Mr. Heinrich absolutely flying, setting fastest lap after fastest lap. Guys are getting away just a little bit. Still a long way to go. Definitely quicker through this middle part of the lap. I'll leave it in second through there, I reckon. So we're a little bit closer this time. The race is on. Now we need to assess where we are quicker and where we can potentially make a move past this guy ahead. If he doesn't help us out in ways like that, let's show the nose. Got him. Just going to leave a bit of room just in case he decides to keep it on the inside there. No, we're good. We go back on the podium. Not a great run through there, but that's okay. Gapped him a little bit as well, 7/10 back. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. We're sometimes you just get a little bit overexcited and everything starts falling downhill. But you've got to just calm everything down again and just focus on what you know works and see if it helps to close that gap. It's quite a nice little battle we're having here. Reasonably close together. Oh, that's deep into there. Yeah, I think maybe keeping it mid-track through that bank corner might be beneficial. Just keeping off that curb on the inside, really. So Rafa's pretty quick ahead of us here. Let the car flow through here as best as possible. Just trying to play with the throttle, just trying to figure out where the grip is, or not. Such a unique corner. Feel we gained some time there. Oh, the guy behind has dropped back considerably. So 1.2 seconds away from him. That's what he's like at the end of this lap. He's a good 10 seconds away from us, so he's a long way ahead. Wide through there, getting some good time. Back on his case, let's see if we can put some pressure on. Got 6 minutes in the race to go. Still time. It's on. It's also helpful having a bit of space behind us as well. We're not having to worry about being attacked too much. Looks like we may have some lap traffic coming up ahead of us as well. It's good play into our hands. Although I've got to be careful on the mechanics of the car. It's not particularly happy at the moment. Ooh. There we go. This is going to get pretty intense pretty quickly. Okay, well, he's staying out of the way, it's good. Michael, welcome along. I've got to say what a difference you've made with Automobilista 2 for me since giving your force. Oh, brilliant, excellent. I'm glad that's helps it make it more enjoyable for you. Yeah, having the force feedback set up right does make a big difference in terms of being able to drive the cars properly and things, so yeah, glad that's made a good help for you. So you may have noticed my engine meter is flashing at me, probably because I'm pinging it on the rev limiter on the downshifter first. Need to be careful with it. Not made any big errors yet, so let's see if we can force one somewhere. Oh, he's ragged out there. This could be the moment. Let's see if we can get ourselves up inside down at turn 1. Let's go defend. He's gone deep. I'll take that. Back to where we started. Now the key here is to, again, not become overexcited, run off track like that, and just bring the car home. We've got 2 3/4 minutes to go in the race. We're not going to catch P1, but we will continue to press just in case he has a rollover moment like we saw earlier on. But we've got a bit of space behind us to not worry too much. Let's just keep it neat. Look after the car. a good 4 seconds gap back. More lap traffic ahead. This is a fun little car, this. Moving around underneath you. That's much better through there then. So someone's had a moment up the hairpin. You think you just can't take that very quickly because of the severity of the corner. But you can take it pretty quick actually. My left front tyre is looking a little worn. Which is not surprising considering the chronic understeer we're having to deal with. Should be the final lap, I reckon. Oh, don't spin it in front of me. Don't want to end up collecting a back market. Just run off track. Oh, there we go. That was through. That's very kind. Well, it might not be the last lap. We may have one more. It's only just ticked down now, so the leader had already gone through, so this is going to be the final lap. Not a bad little race to start off the evening. Had a bit of a battle with a couple of guys. Have closed in again a little bit since we've backed off just to get this thing through to the finish. There we go, through the final corner, up and over the line. Why is my engine showing damage? I don't know. It seems to kind of get better, so I wonder whether it's an overheating thing, because it seems to kick in when I'm really high in the rev range, so whether it's just it doesn't like it. But yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Welcome, Simon, anyway. Good to have you with us. But yeah, that front left tyre is it's not looking healthy. It's not happy. So there we go. Race 1 done and dusted in the little NSU. So second place is good. Hopefully that's actually going to count considering I left. I'm hoping so. Right, let's see. So what have we got? Practice is just about to start, or finishing on the Norris ring for the Audi TT. There's 25 seconds left of the M235, so I think we'll wait until that finishes and then we'll jump into that session, because that's, you can see there's 27 people on that server, so we'll probably jump in there and have a bit of fun around Laguna Seca, I reckon. Oh, excuse me. Meantime, try and cure these hiccups with a bit of water. Right. So, plenty to work on then, so I need to be a little bit more consistent in my in my racing. I need to be better on the start. That's the main thing I need to figure out. I might try and do a practice start out of the pits with the M235 when we jump into that shortly, just to try and, I don't know, do something with the clutch, because I'm releasing the clutch and it's just not going anywhere, it's just bogging straight down. So that's probably just because I haven't done many standing starts for a while, because you know, when you're running in iRacing, obviously standing starts are few and far between, and then when we're just doing hot lapping and things, you don't do starts properly anyway, so probably just down to a lack of practice. So that's now finished, so it's obviously going to do its cycling through thing, and hopefully we can pick up that server once that's become available. I mean, the great thing about the ranked servers on RaceRoom is they are constantly rolling, so you're not ever too far away from jumping into another race, whereas, you know, say for example iRacing, when they race on the hour every 2 hours or something, it makes it makes it for a bit of a long wait once you've done the first one. Just do the NSU. We might come back to that. We might do another one later, see how the timings work out, because that was fun, and then we can look into the setups and things and try and see if we can make it kinder on its tyres and happier in general. So that'd be good. Where's the so even the NSU one, it's still showing it's under race. Let's refresh that a second and just see what happens. No, still not giving us the option to join it. But yeah, welcome Turgi, welcome along. We hope you enjoy the fun racing that we're going to hopefully have more of this evening. But yeah, we could jump in the Aquila as well. I really wanted to give this M2 a shot, but there we go. So it's now going to do its countdown to restarting the session, so it should be 20 seconds away, hopefully. But yeah, it's good to see. I mean, look how many people are on. So you've got 28, 29, 27, 27, 20. There's quite a few people running RaceRoom now, which is really good. You know, you see some public servers in other sims, and they're really dead unless you're part of a league or something. But yeah, it's good to see so many people online, and the ranked servers do make a difference, because you know, people want to try and you know, show how good they can be and improve their rankings and just basically be the best they can be and be competitive, but in a fun, friendly manner. So these ranked servers really do work really nicely. So you enjoy my content. That's good. It's good to hear. I'm glad you enjoy it. And that's what we do it for. You know, we do it to make you guys happy and have something to watch and have a good relaxing evening as we attempt to drive race cars very fast. Come on, BMWs, let's go. I want to drive the BM, and then we'll jump into something else after that. That's the other good thing about these, is that they are 15-minute races, so they're just you know bang bang bang, constantly going through them. Here we go. The BMWs are up. Let's go for it. So again, lots of liveries to choose from. I'm going to go with the green one that we've used in our thumbnail, because that's quite a nice looking livery. It's got a little outline of Nordschleife on the side, which is obviously where that car's roots come from. They were built specifically for racing around the Nordschleife and part of the VLN series, as they've got their own class on that. So yeah, they're a good fun car to drive, but not just at the Nordschleife, but all over the place. Now I think this is a fixed setup, and I'm going to just check that. Yeah, so we're fixed, so that's good. We can just jump straight in and have fun. The only things we can change, obviously, the fuel level and the brake bias, or brake pressure. So let's put the fuel level down a little bit, and we'll take this thing out for some fun. Pretend race cars are the best race cars. Yes, because you can afford them and they don't cost the earth when you crash them. This thing sounds good. Some bubbles, right. Popping and banging on the overrun. So, Laguna Seca then. We've been here before in RaceRoom. We tested the WTCR cars around here. the new 2020 WTCR cars. We did a back-to-back test to see which one was quickest. Some surprising results, but very different machinery this time to the how do I report a dirt blur? Oh dear, someone's having problems. But yeah, very different machinery to the TCR cars, but should be quite enjoyable, hopefully. This corner, definitely one of the hardest on the circuit. Obviously the corkscrew's tricky, but you can get through it pretty well, but that one back there, it's just, yeah, easy to really mess that up. I suspect this is going to be a super competitive race, this one, just because of the numbers, but also the fixed setup nature should make it quite closely matched, I would have thought. So it could end up being caught midfield. Again, a little bit of understeer in that last corner, but what we try and do is we maybe bring our braking points back just a touch, just to see if we can slow it down and then get the car rotating properly without pushing on. So what are your thoughts on Laguna Seca? So for me, I do like the circuit, but for the longest time it did actually lose its appeal for me, because at one point it was just literally in everything. You know, everyone had Laguna Seca, and you know, when you get when you drive so many sims, it can be just like, oh, it's just Laguna Seca again. However, that being said, the circuit is fun to drive. It is a challenge, especially this one. But yeah, it's an interesting circuit. It can look quite bland with all the sand around it, but the corkscrew is just one of those corners which is just mental. Hello. The good thing is at least it ghosted it out, so I didn't T-bone him. That's this lap written off. So we'll see how we get on this next one. So it's a little bit nicer through there that time. But may have just overslowed it a touch because I was having to get back on the power to get it through the corner. So, okay, first lap on the board, but not representative just yet. Rear-wheel drive action to have. Yeah, so exactly. So iRacing, this is one of the stock standard the tracks that you get with the iRacing service. So you get to drive this quite a lot. As you're trying to get out of the rookie series. Yes, activate his cloaking device, yeah. Yeah. Someone's coming to hit me, I must get out of the way. Push the button, and off we go. Ooh. Not the quickest way through the corkscrew. 10 years ago you did your beginnings around Laguna Seca on iRacing. Probably a similar-ish time to me then, actually, because I've been on that service for about 10 years as well. Again, not a great lap, but we survived it. Somehow managed to go P1. Definitely more time to find. Or two sideways off the exit of the corner there. Those sausage curbs, that's what really finish a lap off around here, is if you clout one of those things. That's going to be key of this particular race, is avoiding those. So we know we've got time to find out the corkscrew because we had that little scrappy moment last time around, so let's see if we can neaten that up this time. It's better. We're rewarded with a purple sector as well. Wobbly on the exit. The old Laguna from the 60s was a great track. I've not actually seen the layout from the 60s actually. I'll have to research that and find out what that's like. Is it much different? Yeah, somehow ended up P1 after practice, but there's a lot of drivers who haven't set lap times yet. Oh, that's Mr. Turbo. Boosting and around qualifying hopefully. Yeah, so here we go. It's qualifying time. We've got we'll take some fuel out because we don't need that much. Let's let them go have their pick of the lap to start off with, and we'll just get ourselves some space. Go. Go on, after you. Fine, I'll go. Oh, very kind and gentlemanly on on RaceRoom this evening. It's available as a modern AC. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Oops, someone's off already. That's not how to exit the pit lane. So, how's qualifying going to go, I wonder? I reckon there's still a lot of quick guys out there who haven't set times in practice and are going to just come out and absolutely rip a lap together and going to be uncatchable, but we'll see. Oh, thanks, Tiji. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Anyway, it's good to have you with us. Have a good rest of your evening. See you later. Have a good one. Okay, so we're catching up some guys ahead of us here. We don't really want them in the way here, so just going to do an F1 thing here and just crawl around the last part of the lap. Okay, this is going to get tight. Everyone's kind of doing the same thing. Someone's had enough already. Right, okay, we're just going to have to just go for it. It's going to be a tight lap. Okay, go on then. Let's put something good together here. See, that's why you don't want to be too close to people, because... never mind. It's okay. Still time. Try not to take too much life out of our tyres if we can avoid it, but what I might do is I might just let this guy behind go. Just get some space here. With so many cars on track, it's difficult to find a space that's big enough, really. But hopefully, we can let this guy get away. Touch. Get away with this guy behind as well. Okay, let's go. It's got a good exit out of the last corner. Despite that, we're still we're a long way off. It's that tight entrance which doesn't always work into turn one. Turning too early there, again hit that sausage curb, but great run through there as well. So it's just a mediocre lap to start off with. We're a good half second down, but it's okay. We'll be happy if we can get a decent-ish starting position. We should be all right. This one's had an off at our favourite corner. Late apex through there. We're going to get walked a little bit here. Oh, that's good, he's let us go. Okay. So we've got a lap together. It's not going to be particularly quick, but we've got a lap. To P3. Just under a second off. So plenty to find. 2 minutes left in the session as well, so we've plenty of time to finish this one off if it's good. Slip down to 4th again now. Third's not the gear through there, it really isn't. Okay. Yeah, that's just about on the limit through there. We know we got time on the penultimate corner, so let's see where we can get to. Of course, this is a rookie season, rookie server, so essentially why we got so many more people on here and having a few spinny moments, but still P4 after that. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze another lap out of this. Felt like it was a better first sector. Yeah, we're a little bit closer, not much. Keep those minimum apex speeds up. Didn't get the lap in. Shame. That's alright. We'll start P4 then. Now, let's put some fuel back in before we forget. Okay, setup. So what times were we doing there? We were doing... I can't remember what we were doing there, 140s or something? We'll put... again, we'll put in 17 laps. That should be More than enough. We're starting on the inside, which is good. We have a nice run into turn 1. That is, of course, if I can get this thing off the line. So we didn't do that practice start, which is, yeah, not good. So I just need to be better on my clutch control and not release it too quickly, I think, is the main part of it. I'm just too keen to get the power down and just floor it, but then just bogging the thing down. So let's try and have a bit of finesse with the with the clutch pedal. Not something you practice very often, but let's go for it. It's race time again, starting from P4. For those lights to go out. It's better-ish, but no. Everyone else is just all over me, like a cheap suit. Okay, we've got the inside line though, so we can be nice and brave on the inside. Ooh, crunch. Okay, so we're up and running. We've got our position back after our disastrous start once again. Let's see if we can latch onto the tail of these guys ahead here. Learn a thing or two off them as well if we can. A good second gap to guy behind. Lost a bit of time through there. Race settle into its natural rhythm and set about trying to pick some of these guys off if we can. So far we're keeping with them, which is a good sign. Yeah, didn't help ourselves into turn 1, just braking just a little bit late. I was kind of trying to gauge it from the brake lights of the guys ahead, but I think the guy ahead was a bit too deep. Oh, here we go. There's a spot for us. Nice, okay. Let's not lose it straight away, shall we? Come on, Phil, drive better than that. Okay, I thought he was going to have a go at us into the last corner there, but we just about made ourselves wide enough. Now we've lost a whole chunk of time to the guys ahead. Let's try and pick that up. So we're at 2.5 seconds the gap. Let's see if we can bring that down. What we really need is for the two ahead to get involved in some kind of tussle, and we might have a chance of bringing them back towards us again. Scruffy entrance up there, wow. So we have brought the gap down by a tenth on that lap. It's not quite enough. The guy behind us is keeping us honest, he's still pretty close. I don't know if we can keep him behind all the way, but we'll do our best. It's gonna have a go. Massive understeer all of a sudden. Yeah, we're losing contact in a big way to the guys ahead of us now. It's literally about battling to keep third place if we can. Try and neaten this up if we can. They're getting close up front there, so there's a chance they could battle. Risky through there that time, but we had to do it. Try and get ourselves a bit of comfort from behind. A couple of tenths on fourth place, so it's okay. I calm that lap down a little bit just to try and make it a bit less ragged. All of a sudden the guys ahead of us are coming back towards us. bit stuck in no man's land at the moment. It's one of those sausage curbs, don't want to be getting too close to that. He's still there or thereabouts. Just got to be aware of him. Clean turn one. Or turn two. Come on, settle it down. Four minutes to go. We've had a good 2/3 of the race already. It's the thing with these ranked races, they go around so quickly. I need to get on the brakes a little bit earlier. I seem to be missing that apex consistently. Need to be better than that. These two really are getting together in front of us. There's still a good 4.5 seconds on the road though. Much needed through turn one. Now we've got a nice bit of clear air behind us, much more comfortable. Very much stuck in third space at the moment, third position, shall I say. That's better that time. Probably 2 more laps to go in this race, I'd say, just about that. Will we get lap traffic to deal with, I wonder? The guy in fourth just keeping his tyres in better condition for a push at the ends. We'll find out. Definitely missing a fair amount of pace compared to the guys ahead of us. Happy with that line through there now. more gentle on the throttle as well, because I have developed, for some reason, a nasty habit of stabbing the throttle quite a lot, so I'm trying to keep it as calm as possible, but still maintaining a bit of speed. We all know that smooth is fast, so we need to keep it as smooth as possible. Final lap we're on. Don't throw it away now. Ooh, yellow flags ahead. Could it be the leaders? Ooh. Oh, it is too. This, everybody, is why you continue to push until the very last lap, because you never know what might befall those ahead of you. Feel sorry for that guy, because obviously he had a go, but it's just not quite worked out. But P2 for us. We'll take that. 2 positions further forward than where we started, so definitely an improvement, which is going to be good on our on that ranking that I'm hoping for. So yeah, not bad at all. Oh dear. Well, that was it's a little bit dulled down in the middle of that race. It was quite exciting to start off with because we had a bit of action and overtaking and things, but it kind of went all quiet. But this happens. You know, someone's obviously gone for a dive bomb at the corkscrew, but not worked out on that occasion. So there we are, P2. Because I don't remember whether Nico was in front or Dominic was in front. But either way, I'll take a good podium like that. Okay. Let's take a quick look at our profile and see what those 2 races have done for us. Let's go back here. Let's go to the portal and check our RaceRoom rankings. Ranked multiplayer. So there we go. So our reputation is at 87.8, rating of 16.85. So NSU instant points 5. Yeah, we had a couple of bumps at the start of that one. Yep, so we had a decent increase there, reputation increase as well, and yeah, not quite as much as we did originally, but obviously the more you, the more races you do, obviously the harder it is to get that reputation up. So that's good. And some more increases. Right, what's next? What should we do? Let's go have a look at our options. See what we can jump into. So there's the Akilas at Suzuka. Ooh, yes. Audi Sport Cup at Norris Ring. Let's do that. So this is option for us to use our push to pass button, hopefully. What colour we should go for? We'll go corporate, shall we? Let's go for some Audi Sport colours. Alright, so Norris Ring. We've been here before in the DTM car from 2002, I think it was, one of the old Mercedes DTM cars. So we know the track, and we're in the Audi TT Cup car, which is going to be interesting to see how this goes, because I've not driven this properly. Done a couple of very short stints in it, but nothing in terms of an actual race distance. So who knows what's going on here? Who knows what's going on in the pit lane? This guy's just busy reversing in front of me. So, what have we got to deal with here? Okay, so it's open setup again. Let's just take it out, see what we need to do. And we'll try and see if we can do a quick launch here as well. We'll just park up here. Let's try and get our start sorted. Now again, see that was logged down again. Let's try it again. Yeah, not particularly great, but work to do on the starts, that's for sure. Right, Norris Ring. First corner, this super tight hairpin. Going to be absolute carnage into there, I can see on first lap. So we have 19 push to passes to use in practice mode, so we'll see how many we get to use in the race, where we'll get to deploy those. Once again, sounds pretty good with the Audi TT. Fair amount of grip through the corner there as well, actually, so we'll set a couple of lap times and check out what we can do with the setup to try and improve that. So Norris Ring's a very basic circuit, not much to it, but doesn't mean it's easy. Let's actually turn traction control down a little bit there as well, just to see, because it was kicking in on the exit of the hairpin. Such a tricky section, that because you just think you're supposed to be, you can go through that really quickly, but sometimes you just take too much speed. Evening, Gareth. Good to have you on board with us. We're racing Audi TTs at the Norris Ring. We're just in practice mode at the moment, just trying to get used to the car and how to drive the circuit better. I.e. not miss turn 1. So our first very mediocre lap was 3/10 off the pace, but there's only been 2 people set lap time, so it's not exactly something to be riding home about. Fourth is not the gear to go through there by the looks of things. Yep, TTs. Company on the road ahead of us. So what's the push to pass like? Let's use one here. Boost! Oh, I can feel the power already. Right, let's brake earlier. So we're going to have to go down to 3rd gear for our little complex here. So let us. Cheating a little bit using some slipstream here, but thought he was letting me through then, but no. No such luck. An improvement, we're only 2/10 off the pace, but we've got company as well, so we could take more time off that list. Got you! That was fun. It's nice when moves like that work out, even if it is only practicing. Yeah, I think definitely having a bit of a earlier wide run into that left-hander I need to focus on. I need to not take so much speed through the right-hander just to try and maximise our run onto the straight, because you really do get caught with a really tight corner if you don't open that up. We also don't know how much push to pass these guys ahead of us are using, so we could be missing out in terms of lap time purely because they're boosting everywhere. And over the curb on the outside. Oh, that's deep. Well, that's not going to be an improvement. Well, we've got a handful of cars in this one, so it's probably not going to be as popular as some of the other combos, but there's enough for a race. That's good enough for me. What we're really wanting here is some green sectors. Oh, that was close. You gotta brush with those walls around here, that's for sure. Right, let's brake early up. Are we going to be too busy looking at my dashboard or turning towards the inside wall? Not great. Okay, so we're up to P2. That's not bad. So where am I lacking then? What do I need? 15 minutes, 40 minutes left in the session, so what can we add to this car to make it drive better? Okay, let's come out of this. Perhaps a little bit of front end wouldn't go amiss, so 100% brake pressure on there. The brake bias is quite heavily towards the front. So what does this tell us what our arrangement is for this car? No. Okay. Put a little bit of steering lock on just because we need some extras for the hairpins. Right, let's tighten up. Actually, no. Let's soften up these anti-roll bars because we're on a bumpy circuit. So we'll give that a try and see if we can get some more mechanical grip. So I buzz the engine. These guys go, don't want to ruin their lap straight away. So if we are able to use push to pass in qualifying, then out of here would be one place, depending on how many we get. Out of the last hairpin will be another. Probably out of here as well. Give our tyres a chance to warm up before we make any judgments on our anti-roll bar setups. What we really want to be seeing is some improvements in lap times if possible, but if it's going to be more understeery, then we'll try to go the other way. Our first checkpoint, we're up on our time. do the bits that really matters actually, where we wanted that to work better. So not any better that time round. Okay, might try and do, because that does feel a little bit more sloppy, so let's go the opposite direction with those. And we'll try it again. 10 minutes to go in the session, so plenty of time to make some more changes if we need to. Ourselves a little bit of space. Looking behind me to figure out where my braking point was. That's right, I might end up putting them back to where they were. Things you do to try and go quicker. So I'm not going around in circles. Traction control out of it, maybe. Okay, let's try and get a neat lap in this time. Temp should be up nicely on the tyres, so hopefully let's turn more traction control off, why not? Too bad through that, but we were down on the first split, so put that traction control back down to 4 again. Well, not any better so far. Better first split. Still feeling like an awful lot of understeer through there though. .9 to beat. Okay, so we have gone a little bit quicker. That's probably just from nailing that last corner. Okay. The big thing I need to be aware of is going through here. It needs to be not scrubbing the tyres with huge understeer. Feel better through that, so reasonably happy with that. So I have to drive through it if it's going to be worse over the initial stages of the stint, so let's pull over here and just make some other changes. Right, so spring rates we can't change, tyre pressures we can change. Temperatures we're getting off there. Inside pressure is really high on that one, so we can't do things by corners. It's just going to be. Oh no, we can't yet. So let's lower this tyre pressure on that side just to Actually, no, it's not that, is it? It's increase it on that side. Try that. We'll try it. Speed in pit lane. We're still in P2, even though we are a good 8/10ths back, but again, I'm not sure how much push to pass guy in front's doing. I honestly think it's going to be absolute chaos into turn 1. What do you think? Am I going to get absolutely sent? I'll be having to turn around on the escape road. The good thing about this is at least if you are close you have a chance of trying to draw up alongside someone by using the P2P. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the race and how many I get to play with my 15 minutes of action around the Norris ring. Oh no, we dropped a third. What? Okay, let's go for it again. Must brake earlier for turn 1. Hopefully we can get a bit of a close race because the guys behind, there's not too much difference in lap time. There's only a couple of tenths. 4 tenths back to 7th, so should hopefully get a decent race out of this once it's up and running. Let's see what we can do with some extra boost. So I need to combine this with braking earlier and having some extra speed to wash off, so P2P is busy reloading. There we go again. How many seconds you get running that? That's just... No, you're never going to stop it braking at that point. Okay, well, car's feeling not too bad. I mean, we're sitting P4, but we can get some racing action out of this. Hopefully, only got 3 minutes left. What else can we potentially change for the good? Take some of this camber off to try and improve inside pressure and temperature down there. See what effect that has on driving. Slip to 4th. So by starting the inside, so the front wheels up a little bit, hopefully we can get a bit more traction out of some of these corners. Okay, let's get a good exit out of here. Not. Engage boost mode. Drag it all the way down the straight. Not too bad through the middle section there. We're only marginally down on our best time before. Oh well. I was not on the line through there, I was merely trying to get the thing stopped. P5 now. No. Short trim to fourth is not helping me out of there, I don't think. Good for traction, but not so good for maintaining drive through the corner. Practice completed. It's qualifying time, so let's go take some fuel out of it. It's got a cool little car, actually, the TT. Fuel. Out. Don't need that many laps. That'll do. Okay. Gauge limiter. Let's try and do another practice start here if we can. Okay. Perhaps finding a bit of progress. So I think we need to use push to pass out of the... Oh no, we haven't even got it in qualifying mode, so that's fine, that's all out the window. Just trying to plan out where I was going to use it best, because I'm trying to figure out where it would regenerate from. We could reuse it again, so this guy's going slowly in front of us here. He's trying to catch some space. We've got time behind us. Okay, nice wide entrance. Let's make this lap count. If we can, we might jump back in some NSUs again after this, I think. Fancy a bit of wild NSU action. So, here we go. Brake early. Banker lap going on here. It's not going to be incredibly rapid, but we are setting purple lap time sectors, so could jump to the four a little bit. Let's see. P2. Okay. Maybe they were using a lot of push to pass on their laps. Sneaky. Try and open this corner up a little bit here to try and brake in a straight line, give us a better chance of getting the car stopped. A better line through the hairpin. half a second off the pace, which isn't too bad so far. There's our setup coming to us now. We've got a bit more grip to the middle there then. Another purple sector to boot, and again. A bad exit out of the last corner as well, so this should be a decent lap. Oh, 4 thousandths off. It's pretty tight at the top, that's for sure. Check the sector times then, but let's see if there's any better. No. Yeah, that was way too deep. Nope, these are real drivers, guys. Real drivers we're up against. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Car didn't feel too bad once it got itself up to working temps and things, so what do we do with the tyre temps? Tyre pressures at the front and come up. It's going to do a couple of clicks up on the back as well, just to see. Not going to get another lap in. Oh wow, it's 155. No, we're not going to get another one in. So we'll just sit out and see if we can stay in second place. That's another P2 start. We seem to be getting quite a few of those, so hopefully we can actually get it off the line this time. That's the main thing. So yeah, so 2 tenths covers the first 3, and then a little bit of a gap back to 4th and 5th. But yeah, if we can run with the top guys through the first couple of laps, we can try and gauge where we are in terms of what pace we actually might have over the race. But yeah, so anyway, try and keep it as neat as possible. I think the main issue is going to be turn 1. So if we can get ourselves to turn 1 in one piece without ending up on our roof or having to take a diversion to the city, then we might be alright. 50 seconds left of the session. Can we view the guys on track? What's he doing? Has he gone? Yeah, he has. He's gone quicker again. Just not much, but currently a bit slower on this one. He's boxed. The only threat now comes from this guy. Are we going any quicker or not? He is quicker than that one, but not as fast as his fast lap. So he's aborted that one as well. So it looks like we're good for P2 to start off with. So are we going to be on the outside? That's what I'm concerned about. Actually, we're going to be on the wrong side of the road. Good mixture of nationalities in here. We've got a couple of German drivers, obviously the Audi and the Norris Ring being a German track, but yeah, good mixture of nationalities in here. So let's put our fuel back in, shall we, before we go anywhere. So they're just under a minute lap, so I'm assuming it's another 15-minute race, so we'll just do 18 there. can I see actually? Yeah, 15 minutes, that's good. Okay, let's go to grid. Oh, we're on the inside, brilliant. Okay. Okay, so let's try and keep this angry mob behind us. So place your bets now. Do we get fired off, or do we survive? Start's not too bad, but we have lost the position. Let's keep it tight down the inside here. Got a car on the right. We held them off. Hi Steve, how are you doing? You know what, I haven't raced in iRacing for quite a while, shamefully. Oh, there's that firing off that we're all wanting. Thanks for that. Just happened a little bit later than I was expecting it to. So I completely missed the last hairpin by the looks of things. So we get 15 uses of our push to pass in this by the looks of things. Let's just try and find ourselves back in rhythm back if we can. Defend into there if you want, but I'm going to do the old switchback on you. There we go, thank you. So we're up to now P5. With work to do. He's probably using his push to pass, but you can go on the outside there, that's fine. Okay, so the guy in front had a bit of a moment into turn one as well, so let's see if we can put some pressure on him. Should be quicker than these guys around us here because we're a good amount of time faster in qualifying. That's awful. Last corner, let's try and defend ourselves with a bit of push to pass. So we've got 14 left and I'm expecting probably get just over 15 laps, so it's almost one a lap. Struggling to catch the leaders again, but if we can make it back onto the podium, I'll be happy. I wouldn't be surprised if we're carrying damage as well. Oh well, we knew it was coming. We'll just try and make the best of what we've got. We know the guy ahead of us has made mistakes, so we can see if he's going to make any more. Close the gap by about half a second or so. Let's keep pushing. 2.4, it's kind of hovering around the same mark at the moment. Oh, it's pretty scruffy through there. Oh, I need to neaten that up. So there you go. It just proves that even in ranked races, you still get taken out. We smile and carry on. So we're almost to the second mark. Not that we get DRS or anything like that, but we've only got 8 minutes left, and we've got 10 more push to pass to use, so we might burn another one out of the first corner here, try and get a bit closer. Might not need to. Now we're in striking distance. That was an unplanned dive bomb, but effective. Just as well as some space on the inside there, that's for sure. Just going to keep it nice and tight here. Signal my intentions earlier just to make sure that he knew that I was going to defend that. That was poor. But we've got the job done, we've got a bit of gap now, so we'll keep extending it. Looks like the podium might be out of reach. We've got 6 minutes left, but oh, that's steep. We survived. Much nicer run through that time. How can we do that every lap? So 2.4 is the gap we're chasing. Losing a good 2/10 of that last corner. Use some push to pass down the middle straight here as well, just to burn another one up since we've got them. Seeing as that was a pretty rubbish run through there. pass late down the straight by the looks of things. Still regenerating. So we'll use it out of the first corner this time. Gap down ever so slightly, but not a huge amount. With short races like this, when you get so many push to passes, it's basically just, everyone's just using it at the same time every lap, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. But looks like, if nothing happens, we could be off the podium for the first time this evening. But that's okay. We're jumping between cars, so he has come back to us. 2 seconds now. We've only got just under 2 minutes, or 3 minutes to go. Well, we saw what happened with the BMWs. You can't stop pushing until the checkered flag has flown. Never know. Push, push, push. Yes. Let's go get him. Down to a second now. Never know. Might happen. Just makes one mistake. Like that. Under a second now with 7/10. It's getting close. He's probably got it covered, but let's see what happens down at turn 1. Low fuel, huh? Come on, we can get him. See, one of those last minute dive bombs maybe, but safely. So our last push to pass burned. Oh, missed the ship. Come on, 6/10. right there. A couple more laps maybe. Otherwise this is the last one. Good race. I didn't think I would get towards him towards the end, but no, caught him, but just not enough time to get the job done. Good race though, enjoyed that. Turn 1 so tricky. Ah, P4 it is. That's fine. Luckily it looks like we don't have that any damage from that first lap shenanigans. So, oh well, we'll take that recovery. Right. Probably enough time for one more. Let's see what we can jump into, see if the NSUs are available. And they are. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's get our lucky number 135 blue and silver edition. Let's go ride the roller coaster of Nutstorp once again. So, good fun. Do enjoy these races on RaceRoom. They're short, sharp, and you're just constantly just smashing through them. It's good fun. Okay. Only 3 minutes left of practice, so we'll get ourselves familiar with the mighty NSU. Although, is there actually anyone in this room, I wonder? Because if not, it could be quite a lonely race. This thing's so fun. Down the hill we come. The hardest part of the circuit, this I think definitely. I just love the noise this thing makes, it sounds so good. Because it's such a short wheelbase as well, it just it's quite twitchy. So off track, don't want that. Let's actually see what we can do in terms of setup, because I remember this was open setup, but let's see if we can try and improve our understeer issues. What have we got? So before we do that, is anyone else in here? No, it's just me. Well, that's sad. If that stays the same, that's going to be pretty sad. In fact, let's jump out of it before qualifying goes in. I'm not sure whether that'll count as a start or whatever. Everyone's in the other classes. of those. I'll do that one. Yeah. Well, let's jump into this one because there's some people in here. Let's finish off in the BM then, and we'll go with our lovely lime green colour. Now this is an American server, so hopefully the ping etc. will be okay. We'll find out. And someone probably spears into the back of us, but actually didn't. So let's see if we can improve on our second place for the BM. Violence pit limiter. So, what are your favourite cars in RaceRoom? Looks like we're actually going to end the session now. We're going to go straight through the qualifying. What's your favourite car in RaceRoom that you've tried? There may be one or two cars which really stand out for you, but they're all nice to drive in my opinion. A couple of them are just that little bit special. Okay, let's go qualify with no practice other than our original race. So, last time we qualified, what did we qualify? I think it was, yeah, sounds nice. Yeah, the nice straight six. Everybody's busy trying to destroy my engine. I think we qualified, where did we qualify last time? Was it second we qualified? Can't remember now. Let's take some fuel out. Okay. I know we do like a BMW sound on the Sim Racing Bible channel. It's a very nice noise. Oh, that's an interesting line out onto the track. Okay, that's not where pit lane goes, but whatever floats your boat. So once again, we're on effectively a rookie server. So let's see what happens. Yes, that's right, you did the Civic, which is not yet released. There's still some issues surrounding that, but yeah, you did a great job on the lap time boards there, guys, showing them the way. Yeah, I don't think Dan Cam was particularly pleased. Okay, I'll take that place, no problem. See if we can get past this guy as well before the start of our flying lap. But it looks at the way he's driving, it might not be too difficult, it might be off. Okay, so we found ourselves with a little bit of space to play with. Let's see what kind of lap time we can put together here. I didn't want to chat. Come on, little BM. Let's see what we've got. Not purple so far, but let's see. is with these cars, you'll get some people who will just stay on this combo all the time and just constantly run this car, so they'll get used to it and they'll be quick in the car. Whereas we're just diving around all over the place trying to try all sorts of things, so still had 210s in the pocket but didn't need it. Oh, come on now. That was easy, he says, easy. 1355 to beat. Probably not going to be anywhere near that for the first lap. Maybe we are. Okay. P1. It's a scruffy lap as well, so improve on that for sure. It's a better first sector. Let's see if we can maximise our speed up the hill. No. Do you dislike that corner? It's not my favourite, to be honest. Right, yeah, we've got 6/10 to make up, we've been demoted to second. We've found 4 of them. There's 2 more to find. Okay. That's with the poor run through this next corner as well. So just about got away with that one. You really do clench your teeth going through it every time. Just hanging on. Purple. What can we do? Can we improve? Can we go quickest? We can. Good lap. I'm going to finish this one off with a good 2/10 quicker again. Well, wide into there though. It's just going to cut us off in our prime here. We're flying, but we aren't going to make it through. Purple, purple. There we go. Okay. So we got ourselves a pole position. Best qualifying of the night. Now all we need to do is nail the start. So yeah, if you know anyone who can do that for me, that would be great. Let's put some fuel in. Not that much. Let's do that much. I wonder if we're running APS brakes in these things, if I can put some brake pressure back on. No, I'm not going to risk it. Happy with the car, we're going to just try it as we are. So here we go, lining up on pole position at Laguna Seca in the BMW M235i in RaceRoom on a ranked server with a whole load of angry BMWs behind me, all wanting to take that away from me in turn 1. Question is, do we let them by getting a good start and clearing off into the distance? Okay. Good with the throttle and good with the clutch. No. What are these guys doing to get the starts they're getting? Oh well, we'll take that. We have some work to do. Go for this. Hi Silken, welcome along. Oh, there's that curve, don't want to hit that too much if I can avoid it. Yeah, suspension took a knock then. Okay though. Let's suss this guy out. Ooh, thought he was going to come back across in front of me then. Defend into the last corner. He's also going to miss the last corner. Right, so let's see if we can get our nose at the inside into turn 1. Did it. Happened a lot earlier than I was expecting it to. I thought we'd have to follow him for a little bit, but right, let's not throw it away. Sticking with me for now. It's probably the best I've taken that for a while. It's good to see you all here. It's good to have you all with us. Hope you're enjoying the action. To neaten this up a little bit. It's a little bit scruffy right now. So we're kind of keeping at about 3/10 back, so fastest lap. That was nice to have. Try and keep pushing to get that gap extended. be smooth. We learned that last time. Smoothness is what we need. A lot quicker through there than me that time. Still hovering around that 3/10 mark. Yeah, we like the RaceRoom as well. It's good. It's getting a bit wild behind there. So hooked on this game. Yeah, no, it is really good. Ooh, that's deep. Ooh, hello. I thought I was deep into the turn one. It's bought us a little bit of time. We're second up. There we go. We have the breathing space we're looking for. Now we just need to keep it neat and tidy. Not like that. Yeah, I mean, it's all very much down to personal opinion. I mean, I think some of the cars on RaceRoom actually drive probably better than some other cars that we find in other sims. So, you know, the likes of the WTCR cars I think are really, really good. Probably the best representation of front-wheel drive touring cars that we have currently available to us. So, yeah, I mean, obviously there's always areas where particular sims can improve, but then if everything was perfect, then we wouldn't have anything to moan about, I suppose, as sim racers. But no, we will always find something which we're not particularly fond of in a particular sim. So, but as long as we're enjoying it and having fun driving it, that's the main thing. That's what it's all about. We wouldn't do it if we weren't enjoying it. It's all made better when you can have a decent battle with someone on track like this. It's keeping me honest. It's going back at me a little bit. It's partly down to my own ragged driving. Oh, hello. Let's calm this down a little bit. We've got some lap traffic ahead, so let's hope he's courteous to leaders. Okay, come on. Gap's coming down too close now. I have 7 minutes to survive. So much for... Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that didn't work out very well. Nearly got rear-ended. Yeah, that's the thing with lap traffic, it can really catch you out if you're not able to guess where they're going. So now the gap's back down to 4 tenths. Good run through there, we're getting some time. Let's keep it neat and tidy through the corkscrew this time. That's better. On the brakes a little bit early, make sure we hit this left-hand apex. Again, brakes early, make sure we catch the camber in the road to pull us through. We've already pulled 5 tenths on this lap. Late apex, carry the speed, get on the power nice and early. Okay. Sometimes you just need to talk yourself through it again. It's just like you almost get into a rhythm and you get to a point where you start making more and more mistakes, but you talk yourself through what you're doing. Sometimes it works better. So it's a good reminder. It's time to hook it up a little bit more. It's better. Now we need to maximise our run up the hill again. How long have you streamed? So, tonight or in general? Because tonight we've been on since 8 o'clock. We stream 8 o'clock on Saturdays. And any extra ones we put out on our social media channels, but yeah, we've been on since 8 o'clock this evening, doing various ranked races on RaceRoom. We've driven the NSU, we had a good race to start off with at Nutstorp. We jumped into the BM here, just done a race around the Norris Ring in the Audi TT Cup. Now we're back in the BM. Having a rather good race. But in general, the channel's been up and running since, well, properly up and running since early last year. We've been steadily growing. We've been getting more and more teammates on board. And I mean teammates, those who have hit the red subscribe button below. And we really appreciate everyone who's joined us as a teammate to the channel. The support is really, really good for us. It really helps us to stay motivated and to provide some good quality content for you guys. So I hope you do enjoy what we put out. But yeah, we've been streaming for, I'd say half of that. Most of the time we've been putting out just recorded videos. And then we started streaming, I'd say, midway through last year. We've been doing weekly streams for the last 4 or 5 months. So it's good fun. It's a good chance to opportunity to catch up with everyone in our community and have a good chat with them and have a laugh as well. We've done some fun stuff. Sometimes all you need to do is just relax. Look at that, we pulled a good distance to second place now. There we go. So 2 minutes left in this race session. So we've got to start bringing it home, but not relax too much. We'll keep hitting our marks, making sure we're getting those apexes all hooked up, not overworking the tyres, and just look after the car. It's the time to be smooth right now. A nice comfortable gap. Feel a bit more accurate going through that corner now. We're not smashing that sausage curb, which is really just bad news. We're over 2 seconds to the good now. Yeah, we just do YouTube just purely because that's where our community is, really. So, you know, rather than trying to start a brand new community over on Twitch, we stream to those who are already liking and watching our content. So it works for us. So yeah, it's good. This is probably going to be our last lap then, and we're ticking down on the timer. Just go through there, the tyres are getting a bit unhappy now. There we go, up to the corkscrew for the final time. Straighten her up, off we go. One more corner, and we're home and dry. What a way to end the evening. We've had some seconds, some thirds. Now we get a win. How about that? Good fun. Do like this little BM. Good stuff. Right, there we go. Let's just see if we can give a quick thanks to Guy in second. Good race. It kept me honest all the way through that. So there we go. That is our second attempt at ranked server racing in RaceRoom Racing Experience. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have, please do hit the like button below. We'd really appreciate that. And you know, it's good to know that you guys enjoy watching us and what we do in our streams. So stay tuned. There'll be more to come from us in the near future. And obviously, we'll be back next Saturday with another stream. Whether that's in RaceRoom or something else, we're not sure yet, but we will certainly let you know in due course. So once again, thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for joining and being part of the stream this evening. And we'll see you all very, very soon. I hope you have a good rest of the week.